What you are really presenting is perhaps the most sophisticated, brilliant, and deepest training that can bring women forward to the great task that is theirs at this time. Women are opening up the doors of the future, the doors of a world that can work for everyone.
For any of you that want to build a women's movement, like for any of you that want to bring women's work, it is mind-blowing to me how needed it is. The coaching industry is booming. People are wanting to actually get the results that they're not getting from a lot of the traditional paradigms. And so I can just feel and see how much this is needed because women need a sense of belonging. They need safe spaces. They need spaces where they can practice getting visible. That next level of greatness is lovingly being held there for them.
My biggest breakthrough in my whole career came in 2013, and it came because of my dear friend, Claire Zammit. I would not be having over 5,000 students a year and millions of people who've actually been exposed to this work had it not been for you, Claire, showing me how to do this. Your understanding of women and what women's needs are and how women can best be coached and mentored for fastest results has been the biggest boon, good fortune, breakthrough in my career.
Claire is the most studied person that I know here, and she's the person that understands not just the coaching, but also the spiritual development, the personal development, the transformation, and she's done the deepest research, and she's just absolutely excellent. Every conversation that I have with her about coaching, I leave saying, that's amazing. I just want to say full endorsement of Claire. She's, awesome. And the fact that you get to be one of the first coaches that get to be taught how she does it is amazing.
The more we show up, and you certainly have been this for me, Claire, show up for other women who are trying to make it happen. We all need to develop the musculature of being there for each other.
I remember moving to Santa Cruz, having no friends, living in an RV, not knowing where I was gonna get the money to pay the rent, $35,000 in debt, and listening to your trainings on my big headphones. I went back and started trying it with my clients, and the business grew and it grew. It grew from 20 clients to 100 clients to 500 clients to I'm working with thousands of women now around the world. And I can't even believe it. I remember starting to land my first $10,000 client, my fourth and fifth $10,000 client. I mean, my income grew exponentially. If you had told me I was going to be living this life, I would have told you were crazy. It is a miracle.
We are each here on the planet for a reason. It's not an accident that you are on the planet. There are people on this planet whom you are to serve. And in order to be able to serve them in the best way, we need to do our own healing and open ourselves up to the many people that can benefit from us.
Most of us haven't even given ourselves permission to see the greatest version of ourselves. And I'm just putting a stake for every single one of you in the ground that feels this calling to allow yourself to be held in a container where you can actually see and taste and touch and feel and get clear on the highest version for yourself. Because if I hadn't done that work 6 or 7 years ago, I wouldn't be sitting here. I'm a block and a half from the ocean, about to get married to the dream guy that I waited years for, especially if you are a coach, a mentor, a healer, an author, if you have a message for the world, if you're working on a book, if you're working on a body of work, like this is going to inform you in a way that it's almost not quantifiable how much more income you can create with these skills.
There is nobody on the planet that knows this work, how to help women in coaching get results the way that Claire Zammit does. If there's something in this that resonated that said, yes, this is for me, take the step now because it is our time on the planet to do this.